Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, we're picking up where we just left off. We're here to deliver Ether to Gaia now.
Like this? Oh,
You're not
You guys
waving
playing
the
with it?
hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Oh my gosh.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Kotallo.
Yep.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
Ah, he's
I
cool.
think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training.
Ah,
Come along.
Okay.
ooh, she's going to train you in the bedroom. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest. Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That's how... Wow,
Yeah.
This place
It's
is
still
really
around.
coming alive.
Well,
Yeah.
sadly, it's...
Gaia placed all the data she got from
Yeah.
your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Oh, so you guys like my followers.
Thanks, Varl.
You're training? Or,
Looks like
yeah.
I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe's settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop
It
us
will.
from using Hephaestus against them.
That's enough.
You're training.
How's, training with Cell?
Yeah,
We
quote
really
unquote.
are training. Mostly.
Yeah, you're training in the bedroom, you know what I mean?
I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
You'll be surprised.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again,
What? He's a...
we'll be fine.
Alright, you?
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Ooh.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood,
Yeah.
there'd be little they could grasp about all this.
This, yeah.
No.
Yeah, good point. We did kill their land god.
Did
The
Gaia
Zeniths?
tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did. Though it wasn't exactly easy to believe.
Yeah, it's
There are
easy.
places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is
Okay, that reminds me.
humbling.
I do not
to say the
think
least.
those guys we fought were descendants of Far Zenith.
Such life should be bent on destroying ours.
I think those guys were like actual, like, they found a way to be immortal. That's what I'm guessing. Because in that presentation of Far Zenith in the tutorial, they talked about something about unlocking immortality. So I'm guessing the guys we fought, those are the same guys who lived hundreds of years ago.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids.
Eh,
Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me.
Diotaru? Oh.
Right. I should probably go.
I shall return to our training.
Yeah, quote unquote training. Oh, hey.
Aloy,
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
You're, the Zeniths?
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Hold on, I just thought of something. What if the reason why we couldn't find the other parts to Gaia is because Far Zenith already has them?
To fight. Oh, I admit, it is strange to see Mutaru in the ranks. For effective soldiers.
Dang.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
A farmer, dude. I mean, I wouldn't talk smack about farmers. You know the Vietnam War. I'm kidding, dude.
Shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines that answer to Gaia?
Yes.
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Yeah, probably hundreds at least.
Has the world ever seen the like?
Touching off. You and the Sky
You
Clan.
said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you become a
Why
marshal?
did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
That Chakotay
Why
scheme.
did Kote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not.
Dang.
Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
The wings of the
When we were
10.
at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the 10. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machines with wings, and
Jets.
leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
Hopefully we could find a working jet so you could fly it.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him you'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Back.
I should go.
Farewell.
Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
Yep. Now let's find... Where is he at? Oh yeah, Override Station. How am I going to get a plow horn? If I try to attack them in playing song, they don't do anything. There you are, Aaron.
Hey,
Hey,
a nice place.
well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. There's a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
You want to fight the guy I fought? The Zeniths.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. I've gotten used to saying impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
They nearly killed me. Well, they did. Well, I don't think they...
I see Varl
Huh.
gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sunday. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. You know?
Well, you're
It'll
welcome.
take some time, but yeah.
Companions.
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land.
I mean, if we do get to pick a follower, I'm picking Aaron for sure.
That Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I
Well-
sent someone back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Well, I highly doubt since he has a crush on
I
me.
just keep practicing with this thing.
Keep listening to music, man. I love Aaron. He's definitely my favorite.
Welcome back.
Hey,
Aloy.
Gaia.
When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Oh boy. Am I in trouble?
So, what did
Okay.
you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Is he gonna, like...
Coordinates.
SOS?
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine.
Or a
It is
trap?
also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Aletheia.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
So, either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there,
Or it's a trap.
or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could it be the Zeniths?
Zeniths be sending the transmission?
Actually,
According
yeah.
to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
This is a headache about the transmission.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest.
Yo, the Mississippi's flooded.
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay. And what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
237. 237. Alright. I'll try to remember that.
I'll go to the coordinates
I'll
and
write
check
that
out
down
the source
somewhere.
of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
237.
I included Aaron
You're coming with?
and Carl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course.
Alright.
But if it
Come on,
really
let's bring the
is
boys
Aletheia
along.
that's in trouble, and
Don't
I
be a
need to go
bummer,
back,
Aloy. Let's bring him along.
Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming
No.
with you.
Yeah, let him go with us.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
XP, skill points.
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Yes, I am. Wait a minute. I think I am, yeah, I
Let's go.
believe.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
I do suspect it might be a trap, though. Honestly.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Of course it does. Where would you expect it to be? Oh!
Merman.
Ooh, they're getting their butts kicked.
What is that?
What the hell?
Did he actually get her? Is that what you have to do? You just have to walk up to him, stab him?
Well, that takes the keg.
I like that. What the hell?
Carl, see if there's anything over there.
Let's loot the body of the... Come on.
We'll check out
Aloy,
the
let's forget
outfit.
that weapon.
Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Oh, a Spectre.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Probably the... Could it be that, what's his face? He supplied him with the knowledge of how to override machines. Could it be that he discovered how to take down their shield?
With a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Ah, the weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Oh.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? All right. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
That's kind of messed up. We can't take her weapon,
All
though.
right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing.
Hmm.
Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
Hmm.
Asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
But hey, at least we had the knowledge that the rebels and Far Zenith are fighting each other. You found the entrance?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain.
Looked like it.
It's recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is.
Could that have been the
It's
asset?
somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch.
No,
That
let's
Zenith
bring
is
him
the
with
only
us.
one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay.
Just because he said that, I suspect something's gonna happen.
Let's go.
Could the asset be the clone girl? Just thought of that. Okay. If it is, I called it. If it is. I wonder. But I highly doubt that
There's some
clone
kind
girl.
of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yep.
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Oh. What's this? Oh, that's Far Zenith
I've never seen a
technology.
transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
Open the door.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Can I move here, please? Okay.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hmm.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility. This
What
place
were they
keeps
for?
on going. Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do we go down here or we just jump out the window? I guess we're jumping out the window.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Oh, where do you go?
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Wait a minute.
136 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
That's what the number was for. I just remembered it. Could this been the cloning where our sister got made? No way. Look, Aloy, it's you.
Aloy. It's you.
I knew it.
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
I definitely did call Dodie Asset was our sister. Or, wait, is this the same one?
Misfit. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Veda. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful.
No.
Don't take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. Jeez.
She's still alive.
Yes.
We need to get her back to...
I was about to say, no, you're not going to disappoint me like that.
Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Varro, carry my sister.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'm happy she's still alive, though, because
I'll protect her.
we need to talk about it a lot.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here.
Yeah.
Can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Oh my gosh, stop calling her the clone. She's your sister. I guess I'll... Wait a minute. Get this out of the way.
Here it comes!
Whoa. Okay, let me scan you. Spectre. Midweight, a highly advanced mobile combat drone. Its gold armor-like plates. It's weak against acid. Alright, that's something we know. And I have acid. Ooh! Get up, Aloy.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Okay. You're being a real bastard. Oh my gosh, I almost got you. Yes! Oh my gosh.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Gotta
I
get
hope
back on
he's
top and
alright.
deal with that other Spectre.
And
Just hope Aaron stays in cover.
look, I'm just hoping he weakened it. Honestly, that thing was a huge pain in the butt to to get rid of. But yeah, Aaron. Oh yeah, hopefully Aaron's all right.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Don't tell me you soloed that thing.
Second seals in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Don't you dare die, Aaron. You're not allowed to.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second
Shields
you need
down.
me, I'm there.
It's on the move.
I got your back, Aloy. Grab it if you need it. Not fear.
Another one. At least I have Aaron's help for this. Oh!
I could use it against the Spectre.
Oh, and we could go stealth mode.
You need some ammo?
Aaron, just chill.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Oh, it just walked right on top of us. Oh, hey there, buddy. Aaron, just distract it for a second.
Over here.
Oh. Blah.
Oh, they felt that one. It's done.
Oh gosh.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story. But it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
How are we gonna get down?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
That dropped. And plus, we need to loot that body.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
What was that thing the Spectre dropped? It dropped something. I saw it in the cutscene. No, that's the old one. Where's the new one at? This it? Yep.
The snowfall's blanketing the land.
No data available.
No.
Ah.
Damn it.
Oh, that's something.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Oh, already? Okay.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too.
Yo, how's it going?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't say that exactly, but I'm trying.
Is that everything?
I
Okay.
have to get go-
Don't go.
Hey.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
Little?
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. I need to get...
May the land...
I wonder how.
There are more supplies in the chest.
holograms.
Help yourself.
Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Huh.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup. Like the cards.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
Oh boy.
I see.
That it does.
Where'd Katalo go?
Hmm. No, it's the
I have to get the
exit.
weapon fragment to Gaia first. And check on the clone.
No, I check on the clone first. Wait, where am I going? Where? Can I go see the clone first? Or, oh, up here. No, that's Gaia. Okay, that's Gaia. That's Gaia's thing. Talk to Varl on the clone. Her name is Beta.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
Huh.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
It's the removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall.
She's a bigger nerd than us.
Unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare?
Yeah.
It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Primitive, wow.
Booting up. So,
It's like looking at a twin.
Aloy,
I suppose you want information. About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
that seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of
Hmm.
natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so
Okay,
Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
I knew it.
Their descendants, it's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago.
I knew it. I knew it. I definitely knew it.
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Your role in the Zenith plan?
They Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
Would you?
I was born to interface
Yeah.
with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions.
I mean, I could understand why she would do that. That's like,
Meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
extinction
So
signal.
you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise.
Sister.
So
About the
you're dealing
Zeniths.
with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Zenith
You mentioned
base.
the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine wars. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch
Yeah.
facilities so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
The Zenith
You said
colony.
The Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event.
Is that going to be in the third
Maybe
game?
even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived all
She seems serious about it. Okay.
How did
You
you
escape.
escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an
Opportunity to escape.
To escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And you had it.
Colonel?
I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Your origins.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
The archive?
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before
weren't they?
Purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
I'll let you rest,
All right,
sister.
I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...?
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Guy is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Guy is still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location. Of course not.
Calm down.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now.
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Guy is using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone.
Hey.
Yeah, calm down.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well...
Man, you'll definitely be friends with Silence.
Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
It's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I wouldn't. She did not seem very...
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Yeah, we should.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Aloy. I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core.
So we need to get one before it does
to
that.
prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands.
Silence.
Designing this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data,
Yeah.
Wanda, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
Thank you. Oh yeah, am I not gonna put...
Thanks, Guy. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Okay.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
People make mistakes.
Oh, what's this do? Oh, hey.
What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Perfect place for you.
Interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
Yeah, you could say
To
that.
explain, she's more of a copy.
Well, I'm a copy, she's a... We're both a copy of the same person.
If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
But she seems more like the brains type.
I need to go.
On your way.
I'm kind of curious in her, seeing her fight. Alright, yeah. I believe I'm... Hold on, let me... Hold on a second. I want to see if there's any dialogue with her right about now. I probably shouldn't be bothering her too much, but hey.
Hey, you got a second? I suppose.
Ah,
That's
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end this episode right here, guys. And we'll pick up at this new quest right here. Well, if I had the level for it, but yeah. So I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.